Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. In this one, I'm going to be teaching you how to run a game from back in 2001. This one is a shoot 'em up game. It's called Star Monkey. It's a game that was well received, but it's a game that a lot of people have not heard of. So I consider it probably one of the most underrated games, as it is a excellent shooter. It's probably even better in my opinion than Tyrane, which was also a very highly rated game. If any of you guys have ever tried to run this before in the Dgvoodoo program, you notice there was a glitch if you tried to run it with the DirectX version, where as soon as the portion of the game that had the 3D objects that that weren't too flat or like literally 2D, it would actually just come out in a gray green color and it would not show the graphics. It looks like with this new version of the Dgvoodoo, it did correct that problem because I was finally able to play that game in 4K and in DirectX 12 and have the the images come out properly. So that is a definite plus now that you can play the game like that. So if you guys either own that game or have tried to run it before in the past and want to give it a shot, go ahead and visit the link to the Dgvoodoo, which is this second version right here. And we're going to go, this is the newest version here, the 2.82.4. I guess some of these bad port fixes that they did to it also ended up helping the Star Monkey game. It does have some fixes on here for some bugs for the Konami Collection, Castlevania Contra, and some other ones on here. Test Drive Unlimited too. But like I said, this is the first time that it's worked properly with Star Monkey. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. Go ahead and download this file. You may have already seen one of the videos where I show you how to use this. If not, just go ahead and download it and I will go ahead and show you how to get that running super quick. So just go ahead and download that super quick. And the game is freeware, so you'll be able to readily find it on the internet. I will not post a link to it just to play it safe, but it is easy to find on the internet. So let's go ahead and get that started. So once you have that file loaded, just go ahead into the folder where you have it. Now, what I've actually done on my computer to make it easier for myself when I'm going to use the Dgvoodoo program, just go ahead and put that anywhere on your hard drive, then go to the location that you have it, and then just drag and drop the folder that contains that file up here into the quick access. So you literally just grab it, drag it up here, make a shortcut to it, and that way you can easily access it like this. So once you've done that, you can just copy the files from there. And now you're going to go to the folder that has the game. So we'll go ahead and launch that here real quick. And just go ahead and paste the files in there. I have already done so, so I won't repaste them in there, but just go ahead and paste them in there. Once they're there, you're going to go inside the MS folder, the x86 folder. You're going to go ahead, Control A, select all of those, copy them, Control C. Then just go back into the folder with the game, and you're going to go ahead and say paste. I'll just go ahead and overwrite. Once you have the paste in there, now I'm going to show you the settings that I use to get this to work properly. So just launch the Dgvoodoo program. You're going to go into DirectX. I like giving it all the memory, and I'm going to run it right now 1920 by 1080 for this video. I was able to run it in 4K without a problem, but for the video, we'll keep it at that. I just set the anti-aliasing to ×8. I also activated this here. The other setting, just go ahead and leave them like this. You can leave this checked for the first go around to make sure if you see that watermark on the bottom right hand corner, it's working properly. After the first launch, you can go ahead, come back in here and disable that so you don't see the watermark. And let's see for the general tab, if you do have DirectX 12, go ahead and pick that from here. If not, you can just default to the best available one. And then I have the keep window aspect ratio checked. The capture mouse is also checked. Once you've done that, make sure you go back in here because sometimes the settings will default back to serial. So you want to make sure it's set to the, that number there. Go ahead and click apply. Click OK. Now, when you launch the game, you should be able to get it to look like this. So you'll see the scan lines that were on there. And matter of fact, I don't think I showed you that. So let me jump out of here real quick. If you want the scanning lines to come out, just go back into the Dgvoodoo and you're going to hit this setting right here where it says appearance, leave the full screen checked. And you're going to click on the stretch keep aspect ratio CRT like. Click on that and then you will get the scan line effect on there. And we'll go ahead and launch it again. And there we go. And I'll just go ahead and run a little bit of this so you guys can see what this looks like. And then one of the ways you can see this is working, if you played this in the past and you got the error where the 3D images did not come up correctly or they look scaled. One of the things I also noticed when it's like that, if you look at the shadows, if you have the shadows enabled, they were really dark. As you can see now, they're transparent, so they look a lot more realistic than they did before with the older version of Dgvoodoo. And the part here where the graphics would come out messed up is coming up here in a second. So I'll show you that. That way, if you guys have done it before, you know what I mean. So this spot right here, where all these raised graphics are at, where the plane is over right now, those would always come out with like a green color grayed out. So as you can see, that is fixed, and the game does look really nice with the settings that we set up in here. So we'll go ahead and stop the video there. But as you can see, that game runs excellent now with the Dgvoodoo, with the new version. So you want to make sure you have Dgvoodoo2.82.4. If you use the older one, it more than likely will not work, and then you'll get those glitches that I was telling you earlier. But like I said, if you download this version here, it looks like the fixes that they did for those games that are here also, corrected the issues that were present with the Star Monkey video game. So that's the end of this video. So if you've never go ahead and tried that before, go ahead and download that game, give it a shot if you're into shoot 'em ups. And that is it for this video. We will see you guys on the next one. Please go ahead and leave a comment, or if you found this useful, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and we will see you guys on the next video.